This is Sports Vibe TV with Bradley Smith, currently competing in the MotoGP World Championship with Monster Yamaha Tech 3. You were the highest placed British rider in last year's championship, which followed a superb debut MotoGP season where you finished 10th, securing more points than any other rookie British rider in the history of the sport. How are you feeling as you embark on your third season in the Premier class?
Yeah, obviously I'm really excited going into my third year. It's a third year with the Tech 3 Yamaha team as well. So I think being in that familiar environment is always nice. Keep that continuity moving forward. A lot of confidence coming into this season, especially after such a successful second half of last year. So excited for the new challenge of this year. I only have a 1-year contract. So it's important to perform and important to secure my future, also leading into 2016.
And at the end of March, the Commercial Bank Grand Prix for Qatar opens the 2015 season. Feeling ready?
Yeah, I'm certainly excited. We just come from Doha. We've been testing there for the last 2 days. The last day got rained off because of rain, ironically, in the middle of the desert. After everything that's been said about there being too hot, we got rain. So really confident going into the season. We've had a great pre-season, been consistently there inside the top 6, and feeling ready to actually get everything undergo now. And I don't know, we've been testing now so long. It's just so nice to get competition going and get on that starting grid and get everything going for real.
And which is your favourite circuit, so the track that you most enjoy racing on?
My personal favourite track is Silverstone, just because it's home GP for us. I only live 30 minutes away in Oxford, so from my house, Silverstone, yeah, it's really close. A lot of friends, family, obviously the home crowd supporting you, but also the nature of the circuit as well. It's built perfectly for a MotoGP bike. There's not many racetracks in this world anymore that you can actually stretch 265 horsepower motorcycle over motorcycle capable of over 200 miles an hour. Most of them are too short nowadays, so Silverstone's perfect for it.
And last year you secured your very first MotoGP podium finish when you finished third at the Australian Grand Prix behind Rossi and Lorenzo. Is that a sign of things to come this season?
I'd like to think so. It certainly was a very special moment for me to finally stand on that Premier class podium, to be up there with the very best riders of the world, and celebrate it up there with Valentino and Jorge. Massive track invasion from the Australian fans as well. It was certainly a moment that I won't forget, but also because it was so good, I'd love to do it again.
It's your third season aboard the Yamaha for Tech 3. The Monster Yamaha Tech 3 team is one of the most experienced teams competing in the World Championship. How important has the team behind you been when supporting you throughout your first 2 years in MotoGP?
I've been very, very lucky in terms of working with Tech 3. Like you said, they've got so much knowledge and experience working with rookie riders as well, because some of these teams, they take already established riders and they just make them better, whereas Tech 3 take rookies and try and turn them into future factory riders, and that's what they've done with the likes of Cal Crutchlow and Ben Spies, and I'd like to think that we can do the same with me. I got a very experienced side of my crew. I think everybody's over 50 years old, so they've been in the sport now more than 20-25 years, and it's amazing how much they can give me, even as a rider now going into my 10th season, inside of the World Championship. I'm still learning so much from them, and they're a calming aspect. I'm still a very hot-headed 24-year-old, and they've been, seen and heard every possible thing that there is, so it's great to work with them.
And having finished 8th in the MotoGP World Championship last season, how confident are you in finishing higher this time around?
I think it's a case of I have to finish higher this season than 8th, for progress, but also, for my future rides as well. This year it's going to be very exciting. The new Ducati seems to be working well, and they're going to be up in the mix. So we expect to be aiming for a 7th position, because we're on a satellite package, which is slightly different to factory bikes. So realistically, you've got the 2 factory Hondas, 2 factory Yamahas, and 2 factory Ducatis, which throughout an 18 race series, you would expect them to beat you. But of course, we don't take what should usually happen. We like to try and spice it up. So looking for a good performance.
And finally, what advice would you give to any young riders who are looking to follow in your footsteps?
I think first of all you have to enjoy, 2 wheels. I think everybody that gets involved with 2 wheels is a lot of fun. Don't worry about being good too early. That's another really important thing. You have plenty of time. I turned pro at 15, but I still believe that was too early. I was only really ready to take it on from 18 years old. So, take your time. Make sure you go to school. I don't believe in any of this. You have to drop out of school to be a professional. That's not the case for me in any case. And for any fans out there as well that want to check us out, it's a very, very exciting sport. We are going, like I said, very quick. Knees, only 4 millimeters of leather separating us with the racetrack, and usually only a few millimeters between each other as we race around the corners. It's certainly an exciting sport, and proud to call it my own.